Hi guys, so this is part 2 of cost of living in Mexico City. Last week I did food, which I'll link below, and this week we're going to talk about the cost of accommodation in Mexico City. So let me give you a little tour of my apartment, and then we'll come back and chat about how much it costs to live in an apartment around Mexico City. Okay? Okay, so I have my back to our front door, and this is our living room where you walk into. We've got 2 couches, a coffee table with our Mexico book, getting ready for another trip. And this is probably where a dining table is meant to go, but this is where I have my desk. I like to face the wall because it's far less distracting. Then we've got this kind of little storage cupboard there. This is our cupboard where we keep all of our dry food. And then we've got our kitchen here with a strange kind of Mexican plate. We have lots of strange things in our house that we found when we moved in. Blender, kettle, toaster, tea. Yeah, all the normal stuff. Big fridge, plenty of room for 3 people. Just a normal sink and dish rack, and our neighbors out there park their cars on the lawn. And then we've got like where we keep our brooms and mops and our washing machine, where we hang up all of our clothes because we don't have a dryer, just a washing machine. But even in the winter, it's been really easy for our clothes to dry, even in less than a day. So then we've got just one long hallway down here, and on the left is one of my roommates. That's his room, that's his bathroom, and this is our guest bedroom, which I made specifically for this video. Usually we just keep our suitcases in here, and anything that we don't really want to be out on display goes in there. This is our bedroom with our stripy bed cover and just a few shelves. We haven't really decorated the walls in any way. They're made of concrete. That's our messy closet, and our bathroom. That's me, hey. It's just a stand-up shower, a toilet, and a sink. Pretty simple stuff. Got a plant, and we bought this mirror recently, and a few other little plants. Our bedroom looks out towards the front of the apartment building, so we've got a kind of nice view of the hills. That's our local church that rings its bell every morning at 5 a.m., and that's our security guard who's asleep, I think. So yeah, it's a pretty nice view, and the sun's starting to set, so it looks pretty. Well, there you have it, folks. That's our apartment. Okay, so for this size apartment in Mexico State, we live about 25 minutes from the city center, to the west of the city, we pay 9,900 pesos, which is about $500, just under $500. That's for 3 bedrooms. There's 3 people living here, so we split everything 3 ways. And obviously, like, we don't live in the city center, so we get a lot of space for our $500. But if you wanted to live in the city center and live in an apartment like similar to this, with maybe like a locked gate or with a security guard at the gate, you'll pay something like this for a quarter of the space. We've got a friend who lives in Condesa, and he and his girlfriend pay about 9,000 pesos, so about $450 every month to live in a studio. So obviously you can pay less, you can pay more. It depends where in the city you want to live. It depends if you're happy to live in like a regular building. There's a lot of places to look for apartments in Mexico City. I will link them below as well. Check out Facebook groups. Go walking around the city in neighborhoods that you like, and look for rent signs. That's a really great way to get a good deal as well, and kind of figure out where it is that you want to live. Like, there are obviously Condesa, Roma, Palenque. They're going to be the most expensive places. If you want to live a little bit further east, or if you want to live like a little bit like north of the center, those places are going to be a little bit cheaper. It's completely up to you. Coyoacan, down even further south, is probably even more expensive. I hope this was helpful, you guys. If you have any questions about finding a place to live or moving to Mexico, or questions about different neighborhoods in Mexico City, I know with a lot of people, like, they get jobs and their jobs kind of like tell them where they're going to live. So if you have questions about like a place that maybe your new job told you that you're going to be living, let me know in the comments and I will answer your questions. I will also link to the Mexico City section on my blog, so you can read more about Mexico City there as well. Thanks guys, and see you next week. Bye! Cost of living in Mexico City.